They said a man is a provider. From the
Which
time
verse? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm joined by amazing women, and I'll let them introduce themselves first before we get into the topic. So I'll start with my right.
Hi guys, my name is Christine Were.
Hi guys, my name is Wanda Achieng.
Hello, my name is Maureen Salim.
Thank you very much. So today we want to handle like a fun topic: marriage expectations versus reality. So Christine is 21, Wanda is 24, Maureen is 25. I am 33 and married. And all these beautiful women are not married. Imagine hawana mtu. Now I wanted to have a conversation with them on their expectations. I wanted to hear their expectations, and then we laugh together. We laugh at them, and then we will sort of also I will give my 2 cents, but doesn't mean I'm 100% correct. You can comment, share, like, wherever, and also join in on this conversation. So I'll start with Wanda.
Yeah, I was about to
Wanda
raise my hand.
is the most prepared. So Wanda, what's your number one expectation?
First,
Yes.
women were created to be taken care of. We are supposed
Baby
to
girl.
We thrive when our feminine energy is on top. So my first expectation is that my husband, if you are watching this and you want to become my husband, puts major of the bills,
Yeah.
the major bills in the house.
Yeah. So what are the major bills?
Rent, school fees, imagine even food I realize is a major bill. No, like if like there's monthly shopping, and in that monthly shopping there's food in that budget, but then if like we need eggs
Yes,
in
you
the
can-
middle of the month because maybe our children have
You
eaten,
can sort that.
I can sort that. I can sort Wi-Fi, such things.
3,000
Yeah,
ish.
such polite
Yeah.
bills.
Yeah.
But the major ones,
You are not about to-
regardless of whether I earn more
Yeah.
than him or not, because I also understand that, by the way, I might be earning more than my husband.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact, that's the goal.
Yeah.
But then he still needs, with his lesser salary,
Yeah.
he still needs to be able to show up for me in that way by providing for
Yeah.
me the major bills. Like I don't want to be going to bed thinking about rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question, Wanda. So your husband is working, like the income is not that great, so no, and as afford kukupeleka to some bed sitter. Some bed sitter house. But if you bring your money together, you can maybe have like live in some mansion. So you'd rather live in this bed sitter with
Telling
him.
me this bed, his salary can afford bed sitter, but
Yeah.
if I come in now, we can afford a mansion. That means I'm doing 90%.
So you'd want to do like what percent if like worst case scenario, now you don't like the neighborhood you're staying in, you'd like to upgrade,
Okay.
but your husband's salary cannot ensure like you guys upgrade to place unataka. Would you chip in, ama you'd rather just stay in that bed sitter with him?
Okay, a past version of me would have said 10%, but I'm a better person now.
So it's 15 25%.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd rather live in like a neighborhood that you don't
No, but
like?
do I know of this state of his by the time we're getting married, or by the time he's courting me, or is this something that
It happens midway. Yes.
Hey, that's a hard question.
Yeah. You will pack your bags and leave.
It's a turn off.
I'm not staying in a bed sitter.
You're not
In
saying
marriage.
So you go back home.
I'll go to my own house. Then once he's like stabilized,
Yeah, he'll come
I'll
back.
come back.
Also,
Love.
you think he'll come back to get you?
Yes, he will be
You're
like
gold digging
communicating.
us.
You people are put, you're making me look bad. And that's not the and that's not the point. You're making me.
So like he'll just be there waiting for Wanda. Let me go and make money.
Okay,
So
all
that
right.
I can
listen,
go back for Wanda.
I will
so
go
that
to the bed sitter for a period of time.
As he gets
That cannot
his shit
be our
together.
long-term situation.
Yeah.
But then he cannot be getting his shit together for 3 years.
Okay.
He needs to I need to see him putting in the work because I cannot provide for us for all those years.
Okay.
I'll try to an extent, but we all have limits.
Okay. Fair. So Wanda wants to be taken care of, like baby girl treatment.
Yes.
Maureen Salim, what's your expectation?
So let me start with something from the Bible. They said a man is a provider. From the
Which
time
verse?
We'll talk about that. But all I know is a man is a provider.
Yeah.
So my expectation is, I don't want to hear that thing of 50-50. You are a man, you need to provide. I don't know how, but provide.
Yeah.
So for me, my ideal man maybe.
Yeah.
I know it's an imagination. You'll say.
Yeah.
It's someone who can provide.
Yeah.
Like, just
That's
like
fair.
what her said.
Yeah.
Someone who can provide. I know at times things can get tough, but that won't be the end of our marriage. But all in all, you need to provide. I don't know how, but provide.
Provide.
My husband, if you are watching this,
Provide. Make money. Make money.
Distant husbands.
So still on the topic of providing, what's your view? Do you agree with Wanda and Maureen Salim?
100%.
Yeah.
In fact, for me, Wanda has mentioned that she could be earning more than the man.
Yeah.
To me, that's
A turn off.
a turn off. I'm not supposed to be earning more than you. I'm not supposed to be smarter than you. You have to be. In as much as we are feminists, I agree. But the man needs to be
That is smarter.
like just in his problem solving skills,
Yeah.
in ways that he does things. Vile tu anajibeba pia in some way. I don't have to be smart. I don't have to be earning more than him. He has to be the head.
Yeah.
Literally has to be the head. Yeah.
So
He must also provide.
just to add on what Christine has said, if you are, I don't care if I earn much, but you just have to be like, lazima ukuwe umenishinda in some way.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu at some point I'll start disrespecting you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's me or it's all the women, but
Yeah.
at some point I'll start disrespecting
It's true. In the middle of the night,
Yeah.
waking up, wewe pumua vizuri.
unapumua vibaya. So like the consensus in this table is that men have to provide. Men need to be smarter than women.
No, not smarter than women.
Their wives.
Not their wives. It was my opinion.
Your
I need
like the consensus.
a problem solver. If my car gets stuck on the road, I need to call my
someone and
Like
come
the guys
fix
that
that.
they
Girls,
watch
all
Moses
of us.
did to Yaka when
and
Yeah, and then I just call.
Yeah.
And that's
And
what
it was
I'm like a
sorted.
baby
You
girl.
can't be baby girls. He needs to be the man and you become the
baby girl.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. So we are agreing that men need to provide. So I want to throw some random questions, right? If your husband loses their job mid-marriage, what do you do?
God forbid. Hey.
If I'm earning an teacher, if I'm earning an income, as I said, I will be with him. That's the for worse, for better, for worse.
Yeah.
People should just be allowed to write their own vows. Let's start from there.
Yeah. You don't like that worse.
Eh.
For better, for better.
Okay, worse, but worse should also have limits.
Not worse of losing a job.
But losing a job is not that bad, by the way, coming to think of it.
Yeah.
Because if God can feed the birds in the air, that
Yeah.
do not, that just wake up and live life.
Yeah.
Sembuse a human being. So I think I would, if he loses his job mid-marriage, I'd obviously stand by him because that's my person, and I knew why I fell in love with him and tried to get to the marriage with him.
Yeah.
I saw someone with a vision.
Yeah.
So these things that happen along the way, that's life. That's just life happening. But if he's lost his job and he's seated watching anime in the sitting room instead of going to try change our situation, then we have a problem. Yeah.
So what's your time limit? Like maybe he's going out and he's not getting the job.
I'm not giving him a year.
Yeah.
A year
He's making
I
some
wouldn't
effort.
give him, let's say, a year or a few months. For me, it's the effort.
Yeah.
It's the effort and the
effort counts.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
effort.
You're wise for your age.
So So the effort counts, yeah? So if you for the period that he's looking for this job, will you pay rent? Will you pay school fees? Will you provide food?
All right, the kind of man that I need in my life is one who has also saved for bad days ahead.
How old is this man that you need in your life?
Because
we need to have savings. Like when there's a crisis, I don't want him to now start turning to me as I'm the only hope. He can come to me saying, okay, this is how much we've managed to save.
Yeah.
But then it can only sustain us for this long, and it's also limited sustainability.
So that man is definitely not in his 20s. That man is definitely not in his 30s.
He's there, surely.
That man is probably maybe in his
40s,
early 40s.
That's a bouncing baby boy.
Yeah.
Wonder.
So age is the other thing that I wanted us to discuss. It does not matter.
Yeah, for me it does not matter. But
It
I have
doesn't
to
matter.
be younger than you.
For me, I know. How can you get married to someone in his 70s or 60s?
70s is
just
overdoing.
because- See, you said age is
So you're 25 now, 40.
maybe.
That's 15
but
years age difference.
Maybe 40, 30. That's I think that's okay. But getting someone who is my age mate, tutasumbuana kichwa.
40.
Maybe I just
40 is
said
not
maybe.
as old
40
as
is,
your
Something
baby.
like this.
40 is
What was
probably
in
married
his
already
30s?
Or a widow.
with a child,
Wow.
maybe a widower or maybe a divorcee, or maybe you're the second
Why
wife.
is he divorced in the first
Maybe you're the second
Red
wife.
flag. That's a red
It's not a red flag. Marriages fail, and it's okay.
Maybe it can
He
work
also
with
makes
me.
you as
It
free.
didn't work with
I
the
might
other
be his
person.
rib. I might be his. He had gotten a misplaced rib,
Exactly.
but now I'm
For
the
me, that's
rib.
a red flag.
That's a red flag.
It's not.
It's not.
Because
And not unless maybe I'm a second wife and the first wife is still there. But I wouldn't want
Yeah, so we'll discuss age, we'll discuss second wife. Because because the reality of the kind of marriages you guys want is probably not your age mates.
But
The one
even
who
with
has
dating, we
saved,
struggle
the one
with
who
our
has
age mates.
saved, even in dating, you
struggle with our
with your age
age
mate. You have you ever dated your age mate? No.
I have. I'm telling you.
You struggle.
Hey.
It's a struggle because you cannot like the things. Let's say if we are both.
So age mate, let's be clear. Age mate is 5 years. Like 5 years age difference.
That's age mate. Age mate is
For
not
me,
the same.
It's like maybe I'm 23 and I'm dating someone who is 24, 25 or 26. I consider that like they are
Age
my
mate.
age mate. But someone who is 28, 29 and maybe
Someone who is 30 is your age.
Yeah, I can consider that. But someone, I'm 25, you're 25 or 26. What are you telling me?
I love you.
Yeah. So like what's your ideal like age? Wonder.
Probably that's why I'm still single.
You don't know?
You're making me realize perhaps I should go to therapy.
Why?
Because I'm just talking without like thinking things through. Okay, my ideal age.
Because the reality,
Right now 30 to 35.
30 to 35.
I wouldn't mind a 10-year difference.
Okay, 10-year age difference. That's fair. For the kind of man that you want. What's your ideal age difference?
I'm still children, sure.
We're still a child. Oh. Maureen.
Between 29, let me say between 30 and maybe 40, 45. Let me keep it.
45.
And that's okay. I support.
20-year age difference. Let's talk about
It's not
that.
bad. It's not bad.
But before we
Yeah,
get to
bouncy
that,
baby boy.
before we get to the age thing, one of the things that then you guys need to begin to think about is that you're definitely not getting married to someone who is your age mate. You're definitely probably going to marry someone who is already married before
Yeah, we can have single people.
and with children. Or a child, and chances are that you get to marry. There are people with inheritance. So like I wouldn't say that you might not get someone who is 25 and has savings because you guys want people who have savings, right? So you just want.
For me, it's
I
not a
love
big
you.
deal, provided bora wesi agement wangu, and maybe you are in your early 30s, let's say you're 30, but you have those dreams and you're working hard, na naona this guy is really making an effort, I can consider that. Si lazima ukuwe na hizo savings. At least I see you are a man of your, like you have visions and you are seeing us somewhere in the next 5 years. I can consider that.
So if someone has the ambition without the money,
we can risk.
You can see them going far.
We can risk,
but they don't have the money.
I can risk it.
I can.
So that means you might have to foot some bills at the beginning.
Kinda, but
I'll do therapy. I'll go for therapy. Because now
like for you to foot bills, you have to go and talk to a therapist, and
we need to like constantly be engaging with a therapist
so that you don't disrespect them.
Yeah, sorry, not even disrespect, so that I'm also okay inwardly.
Yeah,
like I need to have
struggling.
Because imagine I can't actually sleep nicely at night because rent is due.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're considering ambition. Are you considering ambition?
Yeah.
So like there's nothing, but you can see you going somewhere.
I'll risk it.
Okay.
When
therapy.
When there's therapy.
Yeah.
But just the other day, we were having a conversation with Patricia, and she mentioned something that her mentor told her. If you want that rich husband, create that in you.
That's the thing.
So, like you want that person to be rich and all that, but you don't want to walk with them throughout that journey. How is even that? Like,
no, wait. I haven't said I won't be rich. That's rich person of myself.
You don't need therapy. Change.
I need therapy. We all need therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy is very important.
So Maureen doesn't need therapy, Wanda needs therapy. All of them are right. So what we are getting then is that there are two sets of men. The ones who've made it and the ones who are running things and would provide everything. Then we have the ones that they don't have it now, but you can see yourself somewhere in their future having it. And so you'll say you'd risk it because there's scenarios where you invest with this person and then they leave you. So that's a risk. But so like you guys you don't like those situations of being the person taking care of stuff. And also like you can still consider someone who has potential. And might not be there. Let's discuss age. So all of you, age is not like such a big deal.
It's not.
Age is not a big deal. So long as they're not 70 and a grandpa. Okay. On the other topic of being a second wife.
Teacher?
Yes.
That is African culture. It's colonizers who came and convinced us that it's wrong. So there's someone who's looking for a second wife.
Let me tell you one. I come in a society where we have we have Muslims, and you know in that society Muslims are wako allowed to have 4 wives, but can never be me. Can never be me. I don't know if should I say I don't know if I'm heartless but can never be me.
You're selfish and it's okay.
No, it can never be. Like Christine, how? Like
you just want your own man.
You're selfish in a good way. Me, I wouldn't.
If it's mine, it's mine. It's not
so that we are divided.
It can be me.
So it can be Wanda, could never be Maureen or Christine. What's your second Maureen, what's your expectation?
I just don't want to be a second wife. I've never dreamed of it. I've never pictured it, and it will never be me. Never.
So you will never be
and I
a
pray
second
to
wife.
God that hata wale wenye alinidanganya sikujua. God, hey, hide me from those problems. Men. Hide me.
Okay. So that was there to your expectation, though. That was something that we were already discussing. So do you have any expectation in marriage ever, like that you've not discussed?
Expecting a husband. When we have a single conflict, you drink wine in Dubai. But after
Wanda is judging.
After, we can't have good things if I don't walk with you throughout that journey. But my picture is that day when we walk with you, we'll definitely make it. And I picture good days holidays, vacations with my husband,
Yeah.
my future husband, if you are watching.
Yeah.
What's it with this if you're watching?
Like someone will just watch that video on YouTube
And decide this is the
and
one.
then comment,
This is the
please,
one."
I want that one in maroon. That one is my husband. My wife. Okay. So you'd want vacations and all that, the good life. But you've mentioned that like you work through that
Yeah.
good life. So I think that's one we've already discussed. Kristen, do you have any expectation? Like Wanda has 20 expectations. Yeah.
So my expectation in marriage is that we get to communicate, talk, and solve things out together. Not just someone waking up and making drastic decisions all by themselves.
Yeah. So talk through things. So communication is a big deal. She's young but deep.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm here exposing my ignorance.
Someone is young
Yeah.
with wisdom.
She's only been here for 2 decades. Yeah.
Wow.
Plus 1.
I'm even ashamed about the things I'm about to say. Like,
So communication is a big part. Like I have nothing to like add on that. Like I know like communication is one of those things you need to. You need to be able to have someone who can communicate effectively in the language you understand. So that brings me to like love languages. What's your love language?
Woo! In fact, my next point on love languages. Thank you. I want to be look as like ignorant.
Oh, I start.
Yeah.
Words of affirmation, and this one for gifts.
Gifts, yeah.
Oh wow, mine's words of affirmation. Imagine.
Oh wow.
Only.
Yeah.
But I think affirmation is for most ladies, because we all need someone who tells us good things, and someone who makes us feel special in some way. And another thing, gifts and vacations.
Hey, what's the deep with vacation?
That's your daily mantra.
But the thing is,
Vacations.
let me just say, at some point, I'm afraid of marriage, because I feel what if it becomes boring? So I don't want the boring.
Is your life boring now?
Kinda, but not that.
But why would you want to drag someone's son into your boring life and then want to make it?
Oh my God, we'll just make it work. But food for thought.
So everything, the hack is,
fear is, I don't want a boring marriage. And again, what if it doesn't work? That is the thing.
So the hack is
scared.
Yeah. So the hack is live like you're married now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Take yourself to that Dubai to
Take
drink
yourself
wine.
to Dubai and drink wine.
The one that you want to
So that like when you get into a marriage, one of the things that is a reality is that you will not expect a life that you have not lived. Like someone's son is not coming to your life and just making your life what it was never. What it has never been. Like you have to have been on some journey, and then someone joins you on that journey. So then if your life is not okay now, the solution is not to get married, it's to fix it when you're still single, so that when you get married you don't have to expect so much from someone, yet you've not even been that for yourself in the first place. So
can I connect with that with my expectations based on what she said? I expect us to gift each other in marriage at least monthly, thoughtful gifts. In fact, at least we know we were in each other's minds, even despite all the conflicts or anything. Number 2, I expect a date night at least every 2 weeks to check in. I'm a wellness person outside the house. We need to talk and ask, how are you doing, like for the mental aspect of it, because no kukaa tu kwa nyumba mama watoto sijui what is sometimes it just becomes monotonous. A change. And then on physical touch, which is also another love language, like when we go out, I'm not saying PDA, but at least don't make us look like we're brother and sister. At least have your hand on my thigh when we are in family functions, just seated casually.
So physical touch is your love language.
Yeah, I love physical touch. So don't make me look like
your sister.
I'm a bangle. I'm your wife. So I have to look and feel like one, whether
people have to is it for people to see or for you to
it
feel?
Is for me. It will make me feel nice personally. Yeah, so physical touch, like hold my hand if we are crossing a road. Yeah, just these small acts of kindness. Yeah.
Okay, so all love languages are actually your love language.
Yes.
So if you have someone who is not big on gifts, for example?
If I have someone who is not big on gifts, we will not even go past dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't work out.
So thanks for sharing all your expectations. It's nice to have expectations. I can't wait to touch base with you 5 years from now. I know some of you have already been married. 5 years from now you'll be 30.
That's young.
I know some of you will. Okay. By then.
Yeah,
By
some
then,
of you
okay.
might be married in the next 5 years. I can't wait to see your husband.
We also can't wait to see them.
So I'll be looking out for the husbands, but it's nice to have expectations. One of the things that I've learned being married for the last 5 years is that like most of your expectations most of those expectations that you have, like in reality they don't make sense after you've been there for a while. Things that you used to care about when you're single and when you are searching, and your girls don't search, you know.
We are searched for.
So when you're being searched for, those things that you really cared about, like now I want to do this with my husband, I want to do this, like they cease to matter hapo katikati. And it becomes not boring, but it becomes functional because you're in a functional society.
Yeah.
Your world does not revolve around your marriage. There's so many other things that you need to do. There's children, there's career, there's money, there's investment, there's spiritual things, there's like you have so many different layers to your life that it no longer becomes around like marriage and stuff. So you get to hata wewe some of your expectations when do utazi break. Imagine like that thing of date night, when do utai break hata because you'll be so busy catching flights and going for meetings.
Amen.
And doing so many, you might be away from home for a while, you cannot be able to do, but it's all for the good. Like it's in recognizing that you're building a team and building a family, and like something might not happen today but doesn't mean it won't happen tomorrow. Partnership is important, like true partnership is important. Having someone who recognizes your uniqueness as a woman and appreciates you for who you are, that you're a separate human being, not an appendix of them. So then you are free to do your stuff without having to be told you're a woman and to be put on in your place. Like then you begin to understand that there are things that matter more. Character matters a lot, and having someone who truly considers you their equal, that matters. Everything else sort of flows. Money will come, money will go. There are seasons you will have a lot of money, there are seasons you might not have it. It stops mattering, at one point. But it's so nice to hear from you, like menikumbusha of my younger self when I had a lot of expectations, not that they were not met, but I'm in a whole different space right now. So thank you so much guys for watching. Follow Christine Were, Wanda Achieng, Maureen Salim. They are very active on TikTok and Instagram. They are awesome. And Wanda is a content creator. Follow her YouTube channel. Christine is a designer. You can check Christy by Designs. Maureen Salim, what are you? Maureen Salim knows how to cook biryani. She's soon launching her YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Don't forget to watch, share, subscribe, like. Like, subscribe, share, all that nice stuff. Wanda, I want to say bye.
Bye.